So, back to the game mga kaibigan. This is another fixture of the quarterfinal matchup. On to the upper right corner of Everdream LE, we've got the Yellow Terran, Raigeki. Naging kakampi ko na to si Raigeki sa Zelot Hockey, kampi namin si Nox. So, on to the bottom left corner of Everdream LE, we've got the Red Terran, the Puso. Ang nagpakita ng puso kanina, we've got bluecomeback. Puso ang puhunan. What a game. Itong pinakita ni bluecomeback kanina. So, yeah, tingnan natin if they would opt for a standard opening once again. Shoutout sa lahat ng nanonood na hindi ko pa na siya shoutouts. Si The Red Reed, si Admiral Nika, si Firal66, at si Just a Normal Loser.
Just a normal user kasi.
Anyway, alright. So, double gas opening onto the side of Raigeki dito. Ikaw, Carlo, ano masasabi mo pag ba't nagdo-double gas ang isang Terran na hindi naman siya mag-cheese?
Pwedeng mag-rush ng battle cruiser.
Battle cruiser. Oo.
DBZ or pwedeng mag-mech double factory.
Yeah. Pero I think pinapractice sa akin tinatanong ni Raigeki is regarding the battle cruiser sa Discord. So if you're active on the Discord, parang pwede nyo na rin mabasa yung kalaban nyo in some way. Pero eto, if you are a Zerg, alright, scouting is really important, sabi nga natin. Pero kaakibat ng scouting na yon is with the proper timings. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, kunwari, nung naglalaban kami ni Skeletor, alam ko kasi si Carlo, high pressure player siya, magaling siya mangharas. So, if yung kalaban nyo magaling mangharas, is ang ginagawa nyo dapat is alam nyo yung mga timings. So, ang timing na to is at 3-minute 30-second mark, dun dumadating yung unang dalawang Reaper. If you opted with the reactor. Reactor sa barracks, swap sa factory. Alright? Ayun yung unang dating na Reaper. Pangalawa is the 4-minute 30 seconds. Doon dumadating yung Banshee na walang cloak. Around 5 minutes dumadating yung Banshee na may cloak. And around mga 5 minutes 50 dumadating yung Battle Cruiser. So, tignan na lang natin. And also, Raigeki getting one drone kill doon mga kaibigan. And tignan natin with the composition here. Hinahanap ni Riyeou yung Baneling. Ito na yung Baneling nest mo. Standard opening yan to the side of bluecomeback. Pero I think masyado siya maraming links. Pero still, it's a learning experience. And sana pag binalikan nyo to, may mga matututunan kayo.
Mm-hmm.
Ito yung mga...
And speaking to your point earlier, yung scouting, in terms of at least these tournaments, not only scouting in the game, but out of the game, scouting yung opponent mo kung anong mga trip niyong gawin.
Yeah. So, mahirap kasi sa ganito yung wala kang familiarity eh. Unlike yung, kunwari sa amin nila Carlo, sa Rising Stars. Madalas kami nagpa-practice. Madalas kami nagsasama. Minsan nga, nakikita-ita pa kami sa ladder. So, you kinda get the grasp of your opponent. Pero unlike here, you should ready. Kumbaga, kung ano yung pinaka-comfortable mong playstyle, ayun yung dinadala mo sa table. Because you don't have the proper scouting on your opponent. Hindi mo alam paano siya maglaro. Hindi mo alam paano siya mag-react. So, I think kailangan mo mag-ready ng mga fixture of playstyles mo. But speaking of playstyles, eto yung minsan hindi ko talaga gets to sa mga Terran, yung nilalagay nila sa labas yung mga building nilang ganito. They are really susceptible for a counter attack. Kunwari ito, di ba, naglagay ka ng tech lab dyan. Sabihin natin di ka nakatingin, magpadala ka lang ng apat na Baneling, wala ka ng tech lab, mga ganun. So, or kunwari, nirarush ka, di ba, gumagawa ka ng siege tank pang defend ng rush mo. Pwede na lang i-burst yung tech lab mo, tapos wala ka nang paggawa ng siege tank. So, standard 1-1-1 opening onto the side of Raigeki here, mga kaibigan. And he opted to go for the early third command center, which is quite the standard, actually, when you are playing a TVZ, na maaga ka nagto-third command center, and you end up with a very strong mid-game push. Pero if Blue Comeback decides to attack at this point of the game, kung nag-switch na siya ng puro army unit, I think he can overrun Raigeki dito. So we'll see about that. And speaking of battle cruiser openings, Fusion Core already on the way onto the side of Raigeki. No defensive spores. Joke lang, meron na pala. Defensive spores already on the way onto the side of Blue Comeback, but wala pa siyang Spire. If ever Raigeki decides to move on with a mass BC, it's really hard. But in terms of economy, lamang na lamang si Blue Comeback dito. As a Zerg, he is saturating his natural and mineral lines very well.
Yeah, ito yung point na ni-raise mo kanina at it's a little bit over 6 minutes now and meron siyang 57 workers.
Yeah, which is kinda good. Pero still, di ba? First time ata natin makakita ng Zerg na lumagpas ng 60 workers at this point. So, yeah, things are going to be interesting. Once again, Spire being followed up here as the bailing speed too. Banshee with Cloak already being researched. Tingin ko rin ito yung mga mahirap, especially onto the lower tiers, is hindi nila alam yung mga timings, or hindi nila alam yung mga right timings kung kailan kukuha nito, because this is relatively late. But we'll see on how Raigeki can make this happen, mga kaibigan. Now Yamato Cannon being researched here, and no major skirmishes happening as of yet, which is really interesting. Pero Blue Comeback showing his fundamentals of the games, not missing creep spreads, not missing actually doing creep spread and queen injects dito. Spines being produced, multiple spines to avoid damage from the run buys. But alam ko na yung gagawin ni dito, ni Raigeki. Mass Banshee and Battle Cruiser, which is really annoying to deal with, to be honest. Pero now the Spire is already available. It can be easily countered by Corruptors and Mutalisk. Pero I don't think Mutalisk is the right thing to do.
Yeah, so far, Blue Comeback has not spotted out these starports yet. So, baka magulat siya once lumabas yung mga Banshee and Battle Cruiser ni Raigeki.
Yeah, I think so. That is what would happen, mga kaibigan. Kaya the first 200 gas, to be honest, kung ano dapat ginagastos nung Zerg, is first 100 dapat sa link speed, the other 100 overlord speed to get the scouting. And now Blue Comeback is making his way across the map dito. Tingnan natin if he can make something happen here on the third base of Raigeki. May napindot ako, buwaba na naman yung production sa baba. But anyway, Yamato Cannon's already finished. And a little bit of supply block here from Raigeki. I think he made some tours. Oh, wait. Cheesy style coming here from Raigeki. Multiple battle cruisers and the Banshee. He's making it happen. So tignan na lang natin on how Blue Comeback react onto this, mga kaibigan.
Yeah, Thor's also coming out. What should Blue Comeback do here? Once ma-spot out niya yun, yung mga battle cruiser, yung mga Thor, anong response ang ideal para sa kanya?
Well, first, ang una niya kailangan gawin is kailangan niya ma-spot talaga, because it's very hard to predict this blindedly. And once the Terran has switched on to a mass battle cruiser, it's really hard to counter. Even if I think the only choice that you have is having mass Corruptors and mass Vipers to counteract that air superiority. Pero once you've committed into that, napakadali kasi mag-switch ng playstyle ng Terran, baka sobrang rami mong air units, mag-bio. So while all of this is happening, Blue Comeback actually diving in, actually killing a lot of SCVs mga kaibigan, and he already spotted this massive battle cruiser concave, and while all of this is happening, he is following it up with more Mutalisk. Hindi yan yung counter dyan, and while all of this is happening once again, Blue Comeback actually swarming the third base and killing 18 SCVs mga kaibigan. Hindi niya pa nasira. Oh. But this command center would burn it out, and the Mutalisk follow-up is already here onto the side of Blue Comeback. Uy, atakihin mo na, please. Uy!
Yeah, so to our point earlier regarding yung spotting out ng mga star points.
Takihin mo na!
If he did not know earlier, now he knows.
And while all of this is happening,
anong response ang kailangan niyang gawin?
well, he's still producing a lot of mutas, which is, I don't know. You know how I hate mutas against TVZ? Siguro kasi mabaho lang yung control ko, and it is not that kind of effective. Kita naman natin kung paano natalo si Yogurt dun kay Little Wolf. So, so tingnan na lang natin dito, as now Blue Comeback already destroyed that burning third command center, and oh my goodness, maraming nasayang na banelings done. And now Blue Comeback still leading in terms of economy dito, has 62 workers, pero hindi ganon ka-saturated yung mga base niya, as the battle cruisers has make their way into the main base. I think nag-teleport sila dito, and Blue Comeback, atakin mo yung mga battle cruiser, please. Now the Corruptor is being followed up here by Blue Comeback. Yeah, this is 3 battle cruisers onto the side of Raigeki. Tineleport na dito, and I think not much damage has been done. And here comes more battle cruiser. Parang nanonood lang ako ng Star Wars dito na inaatake ng mga alien, but right, Blue Comeback slowly backing away here mga kaibigan, and the battle cruisers would
Yung mga drones
wreak havoc dito sa mga nakatambay na drones dito sa main base ni Blue Comeback. 30 drones already falling away, and using that Yamato cannons on the Corruptors na nakatambay lang rin. And here comes the Mutalisk, would chase away this battle cruisers, and I think they still have the teleports available. Pero kasi once you went with the mass Mutalisk, the Thors are already waiting dito. So it's a slow style of battle mech once again, and I don't think Blue Comeback has enough to defend this one. I think if he could use all of his minerals.
Yeah, but already 31 drones lost. Yung damage na ginagawa ni Raigeki ngayon. And wala na ata siyang mutas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Blue Comeback can do right now. What should he be doing to survive?
Well, he doesn't have a lot of Corruptors at this point of the game. Pero we'll see. Kasi if ever Raigeki decides to push with his massive force, I think this would be game over onto the side of Blue Comeback dito. This battle cruiser is wreaking havoc on his main base. Not that much enough to defend onto the side of Blue Comeback. Only 45 supply remaining dito. And I think Raigeki can just focus fire this production buildings here. If he could get the spire, I think that would be game over onto the side of Blue Comeback dito. But still, no surrender. The Puso, the heart.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, the heart of Blue Comeback showing. Ayaw niya sumuko dito. It's not over until the last Zerg falls down.
Yeah, hindi siya sumusuko dito. Here comes the spores being created. Being moved here. But it takes a lot of time for them to actually sit down and do some damage onto this battle cruisers. And Hydralisk is not that good of a counter also for battle cruisers. I think he should have went with early Corruptors. Kanina pa lang. Alright, kung titignan mo yung base ni Raigeki dito, parang pagawaan ng Transformers eh.
Yun nga yung nakatakot para kay Blue Comeback. Kasi even if he gets these battle cruisers, meron pa yung mga Thor naka-antay lang sa base ni Raigeki. And these battle cruisers doing work.
Yeah. So Raigeki, I think he is just waiting patiently to do a killing blow and the mule drop also to repair this battle cruiser. What? So yeah, I think overall this game is done, mga kaibigan. Game number 1 goes on to the side of Raigeki, but I think Blue Comeback will try and do a run by once again, pero still this battle cruiser is still alive. It's just melting away lahat ng lumalabas sa mga hatchery ni Blue Comeback dito.
Yeah, battle cruiser doing work. Already 35 kills.
Oh my.
Still going up.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think Blue Comeback can come back from this, mga kaibigan. Pero,
And oh,
okay.
mukhang may
Si Mizel. That's the DC.
disconnect.
That's the DC pa si Raigeki, no? Put GG.
Hands are shaking, sabi ni Raigeki.
Hands are shaking. Yeah.
Yeah, kasi I think if you're Raigeki right now, mapapaisip ka, ba't di pa rin siya nag-GG? May sneaky play ba siya? Kailangan pa rin niya maging cautious. Kaya ata ngayon pa lang niya pinapalabas yung Thors and Marines.
Yeah,
Since inaantay niya ata kanina kung may push na parating galing kay Blue Comeback.
Hindi, tsaka ano kasi rin in terms of fundamentality of the game. Oh, dito pala si Extinct. Nasa Discord. Anyway. In terms of fundamentality kasi, alright. If you have mastered the fundamentals of the game, alam mo na talaga kung kailan ka atake. Especially if you're a Terran, you have the scans to scan around kung nasaan yung mga kalaban mo, kung nasaan yung mga forces ng kalaban mo. And I think yun yung kulang sa mga lower players. So,
yeah, but good news about that is yung feel ng game, it comes with the experience. So they play more, yeah, I think we could see them in the future going sa yung mga gold to diamond.
Oh, gold to diamond. Or sa gold to platinum.
Gold to platinum, I mean.
Ito na yung Autobots ni Raigeki making its way onto the third base already. Here comes the massive links around. Hala, di umatake! Uy! Raigeki!
Tsaka okay lang yun, yung okay lang na nito sila sa ngayon. Kasi, di ba, start pa lang sila eh. Lahat naman tayo nag-start from.
Yeah. Kung nakita nyo kung paano maglaro dati, di ba? Mga ganun.
Kung makita nyo paano ako naglalaro ngayon.
Tsaka lalo na yung mga, dito, yung mga young bloods natin dito ngayon. Mabibilis pa kamay niyan. Baka next month, na tayo yung mga...
Kung adikin lang nila, no? But, anyway, just to give an introduction kay Carlo, mas patanda to sa'yo parehas.
Really? Diba?
Si Blue... Yeah. Si Blue Comeback, he is around 40 years old. And
really?
Napaka-cute ng mga anak niya na nag-StarCraft rin, which is really nice.
Ay, wow. Galing.
So, nagpa-coach rin sila. So, GG has been called Raigeki, dominating that first game, mga kaibigan. Blue Comeback needs to come back onto this one. So, kakaroon muna tayo ng commercial break ng mga 1 minute. So, BRB.